Okay, hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tiffany, and I wanted to just do a recap on the Preachers of Detroit. Now, I know I'm starting like a couple of episodes in, but the main focus is I wanted to really talk about Bishop Corletta Vaughan more than anything. Now, I'm actually from the city of Detroit, so I'm familiar with quite a few of these preachers, but I really wanted to focus in on Bishop Vaughan. I've seen Bishop Vaughan speak. She's been to my church, a dynamic speaker. I really like her. And the only thing that I'm really wondering about with Bishop Vaughan is that I know she's really pro women. She's a feminist, okay? Which I dig. I dig that. I mean, I'm all about women's rights. If a woman ran for president, I would vote for a woman. I mean, I feel like it's high time that women came to the forefront. Now, here's the division and the divide. The divide is where women place is in the home. Now, her husband is in North Carolina. I guess it's his choice, not hers choice. Um, it's almost like, how can a family divided really work? And I think if women have a calling, there needs to be a very unique type of man to support that type of calling. It's almost like it can't be like a tug of war between the two, like where he's not really supportive, where the home seems to be in a wreck, because it almost to me seems like it interferes with the ministry. Even though you could say that it doesn't, it really does, because even though women, we want to have it all, but in a degree, something is going to get lost. It's like if we say we're going to rise to the top of the career, or we're going to rise to the top in some type of social status, something is going, there's not going to be a balance. It's almost like you are going to have to choose. And I even say that in my own life. Me having to work and be a working mother and a wife, my family to a degree has suffered. My family has not gained 100% of my time, because you cannot do both. It's almost like your time is divided. You know, I would be a better mother and a better wife if I was home 100% of the time, if that was my total choice. Now, most African American women have never had the opportunity, like we see June Cleaver, Carol Brady, what we've seen on TV, that's really never been our story. We have always worked. I mean, from the cotton fields to when you see movies like The Help, most African American women and poor women of Caucasian means or of other ethnic means or other races have always worked outside of the home. So we haven't always had that luxury to be stay at home mothers. So, in this society now, social economically, it takes two incomes to raise a family, unless you have that luxury to be a stay-at-home mother where one income is sufficient. So, there is always a suffering in the family, because that parent being absent, and usually it's the mother who still gets all of the work put on her in the end of the day. So even if I work all day, I'm expected to come home, still have dinner, still have things done around the house, even though my husband may chip in, or it takes a unique person to have those different roles mapped out, to the fact where a husband will cook 3 or 4 times a week or swap off or different things like that. Those roles have to be very defined. If not, women are expected to do a lot of different things. So my thing with Bishop Vaughan is, yes, I feel like a woman can be a bishop. A woman can be married. If her husband is supportive, she could be married and be the head and everything. But if there's a tug of war, I mean, a house divided cannot stand. How can two walk together if they don't agree? I feel like if a woman really wants to be a bishop and she feels that she has been called, then there might be a sacrifice that maybe a woman bishop overall just maybe should not get married. I mean, look at some of the other religions like Catholicism or, Episcopalian religions where I believe that, women that walk in the office of nuns or different things like that. Now, I'm not a scholar, so don't quote me and don't come all at me with that type of stuff. But, some of them just don't marry. And it's because probably the mantle of what they're doing is so heavy and so strong that they want to commit their whole entire being and relationship to the Lord. And why compromise that if you feel that's really what God has called you to do? Because there's going to be some type of sacrifice somewhere. Something is going to go without. And it's almost like, are you going to really allow that to happen? I mean, are you going to be okay with that happening in the end? I mean, you know, say, can you have it all? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't been called to be a bishop. I know I'm a wife and I'm a mother, and I know it's hard just trying to do the two things that I do and work and go to school. So if somebody said I was to be a bishop today, Hanty, I don't know. But, I have a supportive husband. It seems like it, but I don't know what would happen. So, anyway, kudos to Bishop. I like her. I think she's awesome. I think women should be able to, carry these different positions, but if there's an effect where people are, not happy and suffering and different things, then changes need to be made and things need to be considered. That's all that I have to say about that. Keep hope alive. Like, comment, and maybe subscribe. I do have a YouTube channel. And hey, I'm Tiffany, signing off. Talk to you later. Bye.